Before I start the video, I would like to give a massive shout out to my Patreons who have been supporting my channel. If you would like to check out my Patreon and receive early access to some very exciting videos coming soon, then please click the link in the description below.
Well, it's been a fun 24 hours, hasn't it? Oh no. Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video I am going to be talking about some bizarre Doctor Who drama that's been going on recently, and this is to do with the fact that the very first ever episode of Doctor Who that aired in 1963, An Unearthly Child, might not be airing on BBC iPlayer at all. And why is that a big issue? Because the BBC and Russell T Davies and all that have been hyping up the big box set release for all of Doctor Who, not just Classic Who, but obviously you've got New Who, you've got Torchwood, you've got Class, you've got the Sarah Jane Adventures, and some Doctor Who Confidential. You've got a lot of content that will be dropping on that day, on the 1st of November, to celebrate the 60th. But then something very interesting has happened over the past couple of days, which might have a bit of an impact. Okay, so if we head over to Twitter, this is coming from Steph Anthony Colburn, who is the son of one of the original writers from Doctor Who. And essentially, it seems to be a little bit of a complicated scenario to do with who owns what and who's been credited for said thing and all that. And essentially, yeah, his dad wasn't credited for his part of writing An Unearthly Child, which has led to him essentially revoking the BBC's use of that episode, which, oh boy, is creating some issues. So if we head over to one of Steph's recent tweets, he says, "The deal I offered the BBC, which my solicitor and IP lawyer of international dispute described as a solid and not off-the-scale counter-proposal, and it was presented as a starting point for negotiations." Yeah, the thread is very interesting. So I am thus in no way to blame for what has happened. The BBC have had every chance to behave rationally and responsibly, instead of which they pulled their usual high-handed, give us what they want, exactly what we want, and it's no deal, da-da-da. And this looks like that, yeah, this hasn't ended well, and lo and behold, we probably won't see this getting redistributed anywhere. So an Unearthly Child has already started being removed from some streaming services already. So with the likes of Apple TV and YouTube itself as well have already taken the episode down. So the fact is that, you know, with stuff like BritBox and ITVX, perhaps that episode could end up being taken off there as well once the license expires, which does kind of put fans in a bit of an awkward situation, because the very first episode now for people that watch exclusively on streaming will be the Daleks, which was the second serial. So, whoo, yeah, it's a bit of a rough one, isn't it? And it's caused a massive divide in the fandom as well, because people are like, okay, what's going on? Why is this happening? And yeah, obviously the situation is so complex and stuff like that, and there's people out there who will do a way better job of explaining it than I can ever do, to be honest, because there's a lot of technical jargon and all that stuff. Now, there is also some discourse, there's some drama as well about who actually owns the rights to the word TARDIS. Now, again, I'm just taking this from some of the people that are involved directly in this drama, so bear with me. I'm kind of new to all this situation, so if anyone wants to correct me on anything, please let me know kindly in the comments. But let's have a look at Ian Levine's Twitter. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so Ian Levine said that he just spoke to Waris Hussein, who directed An Unearthly Child. He knows nothing about this. He is absolutely up in arms about Steph Colburn and what he's trying to do, and confirmed that Verity, obviously Verity Lambert, invented the word TARDIS. So, yeah, very interesting conversations to be had here. Ian is known in the Doctor Who community as being a very vocal fan, to kind of summarize it, to be honest. But yeah, whoa, okay. There's a lot of things being spouted now about the beginnings of Doctor Who, and it does make you think what's, actually going to happen. But here we go. A couple of days ago as well, the BBC also released this article, Doctor Who, how the TV show's first writer became lost in time. So let's have a look about what's going down here. So Anthony Colburn penned the first 4 episodes of the sci-fi drama in 1963. Obviously, the story, which is now called An Unearthly Child. But after his second story did not air, the writer has been seen as a minor figure among some Doctor Who fans. However, a campaign is to erect a memorial to Colburn in his hometown of Herne Bay in Kent, as a gathering is meant to be happening a month ahead of the show's 60th anniversary. So, David Tennant will be returning, obviously, as we know, for the 3 specials next month, 6 decades after the Australian-born Colburn introduced the first Doctor to television screens. And then he's also written the series' second story, The Robots, also known as the Masters of Luxor, but that was never televised. The story was replaced by the Daleks, who exterminated their way into becoming the Time Lord's most famous and fearsome adversary. But do I think that we will ever see it on streaming again? Yes, I do. I think it's completely, not out the question to get it back on streaming again. But I can see it probably heading to, official courts, because I do think the BBC will want that episode back, to be honest. So who knows what's going to happen, but obviously I'm just not trying to get tied up in the whole negative about it and all that stuff, because it'll work out eventually, But oh wait, hang on a minute. Does this mean that it's going to be a missing episode? Shit. I best go to the shops. Finally, it's mine. Yes, I got it for $9.99. Whoa, can't believe it. Alright, let's get this thing open, innit? Hang on. Oi. Hang on. Yo, open, man. There we go. See that? Unboxing. Ooh, there we go. Oi. Here it is. Lost media. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, as I am trying to reach 6,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Take care, love you all, and peace.